Hi Girl Scouts, welcome. My name is Allie Barnes. I'm with the Girl Scouts of Central Indiana, and today we're here for your Wednesday Outdoors Virtual Challenge. So today we are going to be making a kite. If you are a daisy or a brownie, you're probably going to want to work with a parent, a guardian, an older sibling to make the kite that I'm going to explain. If you are a junior, I want to see how much you can do of making this kite that I'm going to explain by yourself. If you're a cadet, a senior, or ambassador, you've got an extra challenge here. I'm going to explain how to make one version of a kite, but I want you to find or think of a different version of a kite that you can make and fly. For an extra challenge, I want you to think outside of the diamond shape. Because most often you see, especially kites that people are making, are shaped like a diamond, and many of the ones that are sold in stores. But there's many other kite shapes that are super successful. So if you're a cadet, a senior, or ambassador, find a different way to make a kite other than the way I'm showing. And for an added challenge, you can try to make one that is not a diamond. Okay, I'm going to explain this kite right here. So what you'll need is some tape. You'll need scissors, you'll need string, you'll need the kite template, so you can either print this off. It's found on the website. I got this template from ennagreen.com, so thank you so much for that. Visit her website for more ideas. You're going to need some sort of wooden kite-like back to make the cross. So you can use like these wooden skewers, small wooden dowels, chopsticks from a Chinese takeout, sticks you found in the backyard. If you're using sticks, try to find ones that are not too thick and try to find ones that are fairly straight. Okay. And then you're going to need a plastic bag. Either a plastic shopping bag or a garbage bag will work. So I hope that you can find all this around your house. I think I found one that uses items that we all have around our house. And you can get creative. It can be a different kind of string. You can use, several different options for the chopsticks. I also have here glue. If you want to decorate your kite, this is going to be your kite, so you can either use some sort of markers that work on trash bags or work on plastic bags, or you can get tissue paper or something like that and make decorations that you can glue onto your kite. Just make sure you're not using anything too heavy because we want the kite to be able to fly pretty easy, right? Alright, so let's get started. Like I said, this is the template. So this template, upside down now. So this template is found on the website with the challenge, but I know some people don't have printers at home. So I'm going to show you how to make this template, and then you can use it to cut your bag. So here's what it looks like. And the main piece here is if you're making your own, you're going to want a yardstick or a ruler or something like that. So I did the measurements here so you can make your own template if you don't have a printer. So first you're going to make an 11-inch line on your paper, and then 4 inches from one side of the line you're going to make a second line that is perpendicular to that first line. To the left of that line, or to the left of the perpendicular crossing, you want about a little over 4 inches, and to the right, 1.5 inches. So if you're having to make this template, especially my younger girls, this is probably something you might want to have your parents help with. Juniors, I think you can be able to figure this out, right? So one more time, an 11-inch line. Then make a line that's perpendicular. So 90-degree angle here, perpendicular to the left of the crossing spot. We want about a little over 4 inches, about 4 inches, and to the right about 1.5 inches. Then You're gonna make dots at all the points and use your ruler or your yardstick to connect them, right? And then we'll have our template. Okay, so now that we have our template, whether we printed it or whether we just made it, we are going to cut out our template. All right, so I have my template now, and I need to cut my bag. So right now it's a full bag. I need to cut the side and the bottom so that I have a 1-layer bag. So I've cut up in my bag with 1 layer. Now I need to fold my bag. I need to fold my bag over. All right, and I just need to fold it over enough so I've got 2 layers all the way under the template. So, you can see there, I've got the fold along where it says on the template, or if you made your own template, the side that had 1.5 inches from the crossing, that's the side I want on the fold. All right, so then I'm gonna cut all the way around my template. So I have 2 layers of plastic bag folded here. I'm gonna cut along my template. So I have my template, and it looks just like what I just cut out. And I can open up what I just cut out. Here's what it looks like. All right, now we need to fold this and tape it. Right now it looks kind of like a heart. Can you see that? Kind of like a heart. I'm gonna have the point of the heart towards me. And this is a little tricky. But where that fold was, I'm just gonna pinch up until I have a fin, right? So I've got the point of these 2, the point of the heart where they meet up here, these points, and this fold. I'm gonna take this fold, pinch up, and grab right where those points are. Great, right? The fold. Okay, so I'm gonna fold this down just so I know where it is. Awesome. My fold was a little less perfect than I would have liked. I'm gonna refold it a little. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna tape along that line with my Scotch tape. There we go. And you can make this same thing bigger, just keep the dimensions, but enlarge it. So if I doubled everything, if I made it 22 inches, and then 8 inches out and 3 inches this way, I'd have double the size of the kite, right? I can make it larger that way if you want to. All right. So I'm gonna take my skewer, and put it right on there. Could do it with the sticks. I could do it with a wooden dowel. Could do it with chopsticks. Okay, and I need the crossbar. Something across there. So I'm gonna have to cut this one, right? A little bit too long. So I can cut it or break it right there. If you're using sticks, you're probably gonna have to cut or break all of them so that they're the right length. I'm actually gonna do it so it's got the pointy end, break it on the thinner end, so there. So for me, whoop, there we go. Doesn't have to be perfect. Broke it, it's the right length now. If whatever you're doing is shorter, I could always, tape extra on. Okay, So I'm going to tape this guy on. I'm going to make sure that this cross part is nice and sturdy. You could also wrap string around that crossbar to make sure it's keeping together, and that'll keep together when you're flying it. A lot of the other ways to make a kite want you to wrap the string right there. So it's pretty simple, it's just tape. Okay. So tape as much as you need to make sure that you feel like that's all going to stay on there when I'm flying it. Now I need to attach my string. So we're going to attach the string right here, but I want to reinforce it so it doesn't just tear right through the plastic. So I'm going to put some tape there. If you've got a hole punch or a thick needle or something like that, that's great for that hole, so you can make that hole just as big as you need it to be and just round. I am going to just use the scissors. So I'm just going to bend it over a little bit, and bend it over just a little bit, and use the scissors to make just a quick snip in this area that I've already taped, so it's a little stronger. And then I've got a hole. Yeah, I can stick my string right through that hole. So I recommend you do at least 6 feet of string, twine, thread, whatever it is. You can do more. You can always keep the kite closer to you by just holding the extra string. But it's annoying to have to tie some on later. But that's not an exact process. However much string or twine you want. And then you are going to just take it, double, triple knot it onto your kite. So I need to get this straight into that hole. On either side, you can decorate with markers that'll color on plastic, or washi tape, glue, some thin paper for decoration so you can really see it there up there in the sky. Alright, last piece of our kite. So we have the string, we have a crossbar, looks almost like a kite, right? But it needs a tail. So I'm going to go back to my plastic bag, and I'm going to find another piece where it overlaps. I'm going to fold that in on itself many times. Great. Alright, that's just so I can have a long piece and I don't have to cut very long, right? So, I have my long, overlapping, folded piece. And I'm just going to cut strips. This piece, there's a problem with the bottom of the bag, so I'm going to discard that actually. I'm going to take the next 2 pieces. Alright. There we go. I've got a long strip for the tail. 2 strips. Uh-oh, mine broke. I'm going to make another one. Uh-oh. Alright, there we go. Got a second string. They're not even. That's okay. Okay, and then I'm going to take my pointy end, the end that is longer, and attach my 2 tails. So I'm going to take the tape. Sure it's good on there. Okay, I have a kite with tails. Happy kite flying, everybody! Daisies and brownies work with a parent, guardian, older sibling, and they can help you get this done, and you can fly it together. It's a great challenge. Juniors, I want to see how much of the construction you can do by yourself. And then it's always fun to have a partner to fly with, right? Cadets, seniors, ambassadors, you are looking for your own kite design to try. So research online, find a different way. Think of something yourself or that you've tried in school before, see if you can pull it off. And an extra challenge if you can make it not diagonal and still fly. I look forward to seeing all of the pictures of you guys making your kites and flying your kites. I will see you next Wednesday for our next outdoor challenge. Happy kite flying, Girl Scouts!